Nights at Freddy's. About time we made it back to these theories. So, today we're revolving around the most, not really popular, but it's a theory that has been going around, and that is that the elusive Springtrap is Shadow Bonnie. Now, many people think this to be fact, comparing the eyes and the teeth, and honestly, when I first watched the trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I thought of that too. And keep in mind that you can't really search out Shadow Bonnie or Springtrap's name without seeing the other. So, I'm here to prove this theory, see if it's really real. Is the real Springtrap and Shadow Bonnie, are they actually the same thing? Let's go ahead and get started with the answer. No, they are not the same thing. Many people think this, but there's plenty of evidence to support my claim. First, I'm going to take the facts. Shadow Bonnie, if we look at the paper plate doll for reference, is about 3 to 4 paper plate solids tall. And if we look at Springtrap, using Henry for the door reference, would be smaller than 3 to 4 tall, even if he was a bit crouched down. If we compare that to when he's standing up fully when he jump scares you, it would still be shorter than Shadow Bonnie. Now, not convinced? Let's move on to another piece of evidence, which is Springtrap is famous for having 5 fingers. Unlike most animatronics, he only have 4, one thumb and 3 regular fingers. But with Springtrap, it's different. He has 5. Even if you do count that half a finger which he has missing, it's still more than the regular animatronics. While with Shadow Bonnie's case, according to this picture, he is just like the other animatronics, 3 regular fingers and a thumb. But we also need to take into consideration that this picture is a bit dark, and it would be hard to judge evidence of this. But still, it's pretty compelling. One of the last pieces of evidence I have for you today is their mouth. The teeth may be the same, but there's a bit of the gap between Shadow Bonnie, which is not present on Springtrap. Plus, his mouth, or muzzle, whatever you'd like to call it, is covering some of his teeth. With Shadow Bonnie, that's not the case. All of his teeth are visible. And since that, most animatronics don't have all the teeth visible unless you count Chica when she takes off her beak in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And besides that, they don't even have the same shape. Anyway, let's move on to this. The last piece of evidence is that they are in the same minigame. They cannot be the same person if they are in the same minigame, meaning that they're 2 separate beings, since one person cannot be in 2 places. One person cannot be in 2 places at the same time. But I have a theory of my own I'd like to share with you. Let's take perhaps the purple coloring in Shadow Bonnie and take the form. Shadow Bonnie possibly is the ghost of the Purple Man. Now, we could say that it's the ghost trying to help and not be judged on what they did in the past, and Springtrap is being controlled by the puppet to make the purple guy look even more horrible and make his death very awful. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you have any more theories, please tell me down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Parabrinkle Gaming, and see y'all later.